Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd film a what's in my bin or my trash can if you're American video. I have, okay, so not a whole bin full of empties here. It's kind of about half to a third full. I've stuffed the bottom of this bin with newspaper just for effect, so kind of apologise for the slightly clickbait title, but I mean, you can see that I've got quite a lot of empties in my bin, right? A lot of these are going to end up in the recycling bin, but I've accumulated quite a few empties recently, so I just thought, let me put them in the bin, film this video, talk you through some of my favourites, some of my hits, some of my misses, and I can finally bin all my stuff. I say this every single time, but there is no better feeling, honestly. There's actually quite a few different products in here this time, which makes a change because usually I have the same stuff over and over again. So just really quickly, in no particular order, I'll just talk you through some of like the regular bits that are always in here. My Stellar water, you guys know that I just use a Garnier one. Currently I'm actually using a different one, which doesn't quite compare, but I'll save that for later. I have a travel size one and I have a full size one. I just love these. I hate that you can't refill them, but I use them all the time to take off my makeup just as a first cleanse, and they're just really good for the price. You just cannot go wrong with the Garnier one. Okay, another thing that always seems to pop up in these videos is my Boots curl cream. I've obviously gone through way more than two. This is the only hair product that I use all the time and I absolutely love it. I know that I say every time I film this video that I'm not going to include these because they are in pretty much every single empties, but they are my empties and it is what I use, and I feel like I'll just include one or two just to show you, just for effect if you like. But absolutely love those. I've got so many actually. The other day JASS had to go into my cupboard where I keep all my stash, and he was like, do you realise just how many curl creams you have, because there are so many in there, and every time I go past Boots I just stock up on a few more because I'm just really worried they'll be discontinued and I just cannot be without this. So I absolutely love it. Another thing that I feel like has been in my empties before, definitely has been in my empties, this is like my third or fourth one, but it's my absolute favourite Caroline Hirons and Pixie double cleanse. Absolutely love this. I feel like this is I'm currently on my fourth or my fifth one. I try out loads of cleansers in between and I get sent stuff to review. Sometimes I might buy something, but just for me, nothing else compares to this. And as you can see, I have literally scraped out every last bit because that's just what I tend to do. This one's so dusty, but I absolutely love this stuff. And I think I have two more. I have one on the go and I have a backup that I recently bought because I just cannot be without this stuff. Next up, I have my Meraki facial oil. I have a whole video on this oil and I was using it religiously morning and evening on my under eye area. But because I live out of a travel makeup bag quite a lot of the time, I tend to use different products that I just have already packed in a toiletry bag. So I think I forgot about this for quite a while and it's just solidified. I've tried soaking this in hot water, I've tried literally just in boiling water. I can't even open it anymore, but because this is like a natural product and it contains loads of oils, I feel like it's like coconut oil. It's just solidified and it literally just doesn't open anymore. In fact, I've just read that on the back it says used within 12 months of opening. It's definitely been more than 12 months, so it's time to say goodbye to this. But like I said, I do have a whole video dedicated to this. I did really enjoy using it. I totally noticed a difference with my dark circles, but it was just the smell that I couldn't really get past, so I haven't really repurchased it yet. I may do at some point in the future, and I think my discount code is still valid for this as well, which is really good. And I would say that if dark circles, pigmentation, any sort of scarring on your face is a particular sort of problem area for you, this is definitely the best product that I've ever tried, so it is worth noting. But moving on to something else. Okay, oh god, I have like a mini shower gel. This is the Espa London Bergamot, jasmine and a hint of cedarwood body wash. I think I stayed in a hotel where I got this for free, kind of stole it, I don't know. Oh yes, this smells really nice actually. That's why I saved it. I don't know where I got it from, but I always steal hotel toiletries. I don't know, do you guys do that? Is it stealing? I've always wondered because I feel like it's factored into the price of the room, but maybe that's just the Ross Geller in me. Leave me a comment down below and let me know. But yeah, I have quite a few like nice body washes that I've stolen from hotels, and this was one of them. It's really, really nice. I do have another one, actually. I never take the shampoos or the conditioners because I just feel like they're going to be crap. Unless I did stay somewhere once. I feel like the S-Bar ones would be good. I stayed somewhere that had Temple Spa. I even stayed somewhere that had L'Occitane and Peter Thomas Roth. So when it's like a well-known, like good brand, then I'll take them. But if it's like Hilton own brand, no, I'm not taking that. Next up I have the Bravura. I've never known how to pronounce this. Okay, I think my neighbour upstairs is showering. It's been quite noisy in this building, like all weekend. So I've decided to sit down at 11:30 p.m. and film this, and I'm pretty sure somebody's in the shower upstairs. So I apologise if you hear any like trickling sounds. It's just water, it's not me. But yeah, I've never known how to pronounce this. It's Bravura, London, hyaluronic acid. I finished this, as you can see. I really liked that it was plastic. It was easy to travel with, had a really decent pump. In terms of the actual hyaluronic acid itself, oh god, it's been such a while since I've used it. I think it was fine. The one I'm currently using is a little bit watery. I don't think I have a problem with this. I actually really like this, and I guess I never really see hyaluronic acid as something important that I need to use. And then I went for a facial a couple of months ago, and the lady was like, oh, your skin's amazing, but it's a little bit dehydrated. And I was like, what? I thought it was oily. And she was like, no. And she asked me what sort of bits I use. I was like, I use glycolic acid, I use this, that and the other, but the only thing I'm a little bit lazy about using is hyaluronic acid. And she was like, that explains it. She was like, you're doing the glycolic acid in the evening, you're not doing the hyaluronic in the morning, and that's why your skin's a little bit dehydrated. So I was really good. I finished this all up. I've almost finished my second one. It's a different brand, but it's definitely something I'm going to take a little bit more seriously from now on, I think. But yeah, I think that's all the skincare. There's body products. There's the Garnier Body Repair Anti-Dryness Restoring Lotion. This is for extra dry skin. I do have extra dry skin anywhere but my face, and that is literally because I'm just so lazy about moisturising from the neck down. Like I spend so much time on my face. My hair, I just stick a bit of curl cream in it and I'm good to go. My face I spend the longest time on, and then the rest is just like a meh, if I have time, if I can be bothered, if I remember. I know it's really bad, but this is actually the best body moisturiser, body cream, body lotion, whatever you want to call it, that I've tried. It actually works. It's not sticky. It doesn't give you that greasy feeling. It doesn't transfer onto your clothes. Like, you know, sometimes when you moisturise your legs and you feel like you have to wait for a little while before you put leggings on or skinny jeans, you don't get any of that with this. I really like it. In fact, I've already repurchased it, and it's a really good one for the summer. And yeah, it's just cheap as chips. There's a lot of Garnier here, isn't there? God. Okay, sure. Body lotion, I can't even speak. What's this called? Deodorant. This is the Invisible Black and White. I feel like I've just switched to this now. Pretty sure this was in my last empties video. I used to just wear the Mitchum one, the Powder Fresh. I feel like everyone wears that. I don't know why. I think there was like a rumour, or it's supposed to be the best one, but there's not much difference. I feel like this is a bit cheaper. It's a bit sleeker. I don't know, it's just deodorant, right? It does the job and I like it, so that's why I have it. Okay, this is my Eyelure and Fleur de Force Brow Definer eye pencil in dark. Again, I think this has been in one of my videos before. It's a double-ended brow pencil, so one side has a lighter tone, one side has a darker tone. The lighter tone, not gonna lie, doesn't work for me. It's just a little bit too pale, but the idea, oh god, can you even see it? There we go. But the idea behind this is that if you want to create those Instagram brows that I don't think they're really in at the moment anymore. They were quite a big thing like a year or two ago. You just use this in the front parts just to sort of feather out your eyebrows, and then you switch to the darker tone just to actually fill them in. But for me, I just use the darker one and there's literally nothing left. So yeah, I finished another one of these. I really, really like these. I love that they're just really good just to chuck in my makeup bag, because I do wear gel most of the time on my eyebrows, and I set it with like a brown mascara. But for days that you're just in a hurry, or you don't need a lot of makeup for a no makeup day, or just if you just can't be bothered, then you can just stick a little bit of this on and it just looks a bit more natural. So I really, really like this, and I do pretty sure I've got another one of these on the go as well. I'm such a creature of habit. Like, I'm sure if you've been following me for any length of time, you'll know that I literally just use the same products all the time. I repurchase my favourites, which probably doesn't make me the best beauty blogger, but I mean, sometimes I just think when you find the stuff that works for you, like, why try anything different? I don't know. Anyway, moving on to perfume. I can't believe I have a perfume empty. This would cost me about £4. It's ridiculous. It's called Suddenly Madame Glamour. It's from Lidl. I bought this a really long time ago, and it's meant to be a dupe for Chanel Coco Mademoiselle, I think. It's not Chanel No. 5. It's not Chanel Chance. It definitely isn't. I think it's Coco Mademoiselle. It's meant to be a really, really good dupe for it. I'd never bought the Chanel one, and there was a big hype over this. I just happened to be in Lidl. I think it was even on sale. It was like £4 or something really stupid. And I was like, come on, I'd be a fool not to buy it. It actually smells really nice, I have to say. And sometimes I've worn it and I'll get loads of compliments. And then I'm just like, oh my God, that's really embarrassing. Because if you're out somewhere quite nice and people are like, oh, you smell nice, I'd be like, it's from Lidl. But yeah, this is just one that I would literally just stick on if I was like running to the supermarket or to the post office. It's not one that I'd wear for a special occasion, obviously, but it was quite nice to have something cheap and cheerful. I may repurchase it. Although I have far too many perfumes on the go at the moment, so probably not. Okay, my next two empties make me really sad, actually. First of all, I finished the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Tan. I think this was my second one, I'm not sure. I really, really like this. I love the fact that this is my second or my third concealer that I've ever found that is like the perfect shade for my dark circles, that actually covers them. Don't look at my under eye area right now because it's quite late at night. I've had my makeup on all day and I haven't really touched it up. I just added a bit of lipstick for this video, but this does the job really, really well. I even pulled out the stopper in it. If you haven't seen my concealer hack video, I'll link it somewhere here, but I pulled the stopper out and I feel like that just made it worse. It made it dry out a little bit quicker because the lid doesn't fit on here quite so well, but it's a really good shade match for me. I have quite a few backups of my NARS ones, so I'm not going to be repurchasing this anytime soon, but I do really want to try the new one because I feel like Too Faced have come out with a fuller coverage. I think it's also called Born This Way concealer, but it's maybe the same shades as this. I don't know if it's the same shades, but it's a lot bigger than this, and I've heard some really great reviews, so I'm really interested to see how that one works. But I need to wait till I can get to a counter and actually shade match it properly, because I know that sometimes brands will bring out a different range of the same product, if that makes sense, in the same shade, but it won't actually be the same shade. That happened to me with the NARS Soft Matte The Pot concealer. The shade isn't the same as the one in the Creamy Radiant concealer, so that's a bit of a shame. I'm not going to waste my money on it just yet. I'm going to try and like buy it in person. Okay, we're almost at the end of this video. Wow. This is something that has never been in any of my empties videos before because it's quite new to me, but you may or may not, you probably haven't noticed, but I only used to wear acrylics all the time, and I finally got rid of my acrylics about 2 months ago or so, and I love getting my nails done, but it is so expensive, and I also just hate painting my nails myself. I'm not very good at it. My nails, like my natural nails, are really crap. I really want shellac, but where I live, shellac seems to be way more expensive than acrylics, and it just doesn't make any sense to me. And so I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I hate nail polish because my actual nails are in a complete state, as I'm sure you can imagine. They look awful, like they're all bumpy and lumpy, and there's bits of acrylic still left on because I took it all off myself, and like it was all a bit of a nightmare. So I thought I'd try stick-on nails, and I have a love-hate relationship with these, I'm not gonna lie. So first of all, I've been sent quite a few like stick-on nails in the past, and these ones are by Elegant Touch. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the times I get sent ones that are like patterned or have like gemstones and bits on them, and that's not me. I'm all about just that one colour. I'm kind of boring. I like patterns on other people, and I always say to myself, oh, I might try a pattern when I go and get my nails done, but when I do get it done, within about 24 hours, I'm like, get this off me. I don't want to look at it. I'm just bored of seeing it. It's just not me. So I found a pack of these Elegant Touch ones, and they're the oval shape, which is not a shape I ever get done. I'm more of a coffin slash stiletto, and I used to just get square nails back in the day. So this was new to me, but this is the shimmer lilac ones. These ones were like the least offensive. In hindsight, after trying loads more, which I'll show you in a second, these were actually my favourite ones I've ever worn. It says up to 10 days of awesomeness, and do you know what? If you're really careful, I got about 2 weeks wear out of these. Yes, they're annoying because obviously when you put them on yourself, they start peeling from the cuticle. If you have hair like mine, not just like mine, oh god, see it's happening again, your hair gets caught in the cuticle bit where it starts to lift, and it's not just me. I've given loads of these to like my friends and family, and they all say the same thing. It's gonna really annoy you when you wash your hair, and that is very true. But actually, these looked really classy. They looked really nice. The colour was pretty inoffensive. It is called shimmer lilac, but there wasn't really much shimmer to it, which for me is a good thing because I don't like any of that sort of thing. And the glue in here is amazing. In fact, I actually used it for my next few sets of nails. So once I was done with these, I actually got sent these. These are their Insta nails. No mess, no stress, no glue. 3-minute fix, damage free. So I remember I had about 20 minutes to leave the house. And I think I was going away somewhere for a few days, and all my lilac nails were falling off. So I was like, quick, let me stick these on. But somebody had told me that these don't last as long, and I don't think it doesn't say how long they're supposed to last for, but I have heard these don't last as long because they're just stick-on ones. They're the ones that you can like put on, like, you know, in a moving car, on a train or whatever. And so I thought I'll be clever. I thought what I would do is use the glue from the other pack, use that and the sticky thing to stick these to my nail. See, I don't know if that was a good or a bad thing, because on one hand, yes, they lasted longer, but they didn't stick down to my nail because the glue bit was so fat that there was a gap. And I don't know if it was actually just these nails in particular. They're these stiletto shaped nails. I feel like they're quite badly made. They didn't stick to my nail at all. So if you like look at your nails on the side, I don't know if you can see, there's like a very small gap, like a couple of millimeters, and it was so noticeable that I had stick-on nails on. That could have been me because I used the other glue with these, or it could just be the shape of these, but I just couldn't wait to get these off when I came back. I think I only had them on for about 4 or 5 days, which is ridiculous, but yeah, I really liked these. They do have a bit of a pattern, as you can see, but I feel like they looked quite classy. It's either just the shape, the style, or me that let those down for me, but I'd love to try them again. I love that you get about 24 nails in each pack, so even if like you've used all the ones that are the perfect size for your nails, you have a few others you can play around with. Anyway, so by the time I was done with Elegant Touch, I went into Primark and I spotted these marble nails. I'm such a cliche, honestly. These were only £2, so I feel like the Elegant Touch ones are about £7 or £8, I'm not sure. So I just thought, for £2 you can't go wrong, let me try them. And yes, it's a pattern, but it's not like a garish in your face pattern. Yeah, you can really tell the difference when you buy cheap plastic nails compared to the more expensive ones. First of all, the quality is a lot cheaper. The glue is crap. Like, I didn't even open the glue. I was like, what's the point? I've got my Elegant Touch one. You know, you just know that it's not going to be great. So I never opened the glue for this. But the nails are so badly made. First of all, they're just that touch too long. So, you know, sometimes, maybe, I don't know if it's just me, but you know, sometimes when you have long nails, there's a very fine line between classy and trashy. Can I say that? And I feel like these were borderline trashy just because they're stiletto shaped, but just that little bit too long, and they kind of curved a bit too much. I'm just really fussy about these things, and obviously I know that you can't really complain much for £2, but I'm just giving you the facts. So I didn't really like that. They did stay on perfectly well because I used the Ideal glue, not the Primark glue. But the other thing that drove me insane about them was they're obviously made like with a machine, but the edges, they were really sharp, and it was like they're made like this, like stuck together, and somebody just cuts them down the middle. So you have a little bit of overhang on each nail, and oh, it just drove me insane. I was sat there filing my bloody plastic nails, which is not something I expected to do. And so yeah, I did like them. You can't go wrong for £2, you really can't, but those are just like my pros and cons. And I had them on for about a week or so, and I think I would have left them on for a little bit longer, but I had a wedding to go to and I just felt they were a little bit trashy, and I picked up another set of nails in Primark that I wanted to wear, the ones I'm currently wearing, and these were £1. So again, you can't go wrong for £1, but it's hard to tell in the packaging, and obviously they had the nails all the way around it. This one is called Antique Stone, and it's a square Leto matte. They're actually coffin shapes, they're not square, but whatever. I managed to do half my hand with the Ideal glue, but then that ran out because I'd obviously been using it for a very long time. So I had to switch to the Primark glue, and the Primark glue, as predicted, is crap. It's really hard to open. I tried using like the back of an earring, a pin to make a hole, scissors. Just had to get the pliers out and actually cut it open, and even then he hadn't cut it enough, and then it was all just really messy. Not great if you're in a hurry, but also they're so cheap. Like the plastic is so thin, and they get damaged super easily. I feel like even though you get 24 nails in a pack, you get all really weird sizes, so I can never quite get like a full set that are the perfect size. I just have to compromise on a couple of nails, and like you can kind of see my real nail on the side. I don't think you'll be able to see it on camera, but also these are matte, and as you can see, you can barely see them on my nails. I feel like this is the sort of colour I normally get in a salon, but I guess this is obviously slightly out, and also because it's matte, it just blends in with my fingers, and I feel like that just looks so weird. I'm definitely not a fan of this colour. They are really cheap. Like, you can tell they cost £1, but because they cost £1, next time I would just buy 2 packs of the same, because, you know, it's £2, and then I can get a full set properly. And they're good if you're in a hurry, I guess, but you just need to like not use the glue because it's awful. So yeah, that is my journey with stick-on nails. I just dread to think what my nails actually look like underneath. But yes, I think that is everything. So I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, then please give it a big thumbs up. Please leave me a comment down below and let me know if you've tried any of these products before. Let me know like what fake nails are good, because apparently this is what I do now, and I need some good ones that don't cost the earth because they don't last that long. So do let me know in the comments down below. But don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that bell notification down below just so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.